Something else we're going to talk about. Are you ready? Are you ready, dear? Okay then. This is most women today, bro. Honest to God. This is most women today. I think this society is just set out to just mess with everybody, bro. I don't know. Bro. No one can just stick with anybody anymore. Nobody can do it. No matter how good you are, it's like nobody can do it. Women cannot let go of their options, by. And you guys understand why? Because deep down, they know they're not ready for commitment, bro. Women are not ready for commitment. Women who are not ready for commitment are damaged women. Women long for commitment. And there's lots of them when they were younger. They have tried relationships which have failed epically because they have yet to face their childhood trauma. Like they didn't face it. They just kept living. They just kept living. They're not facing it. So when they face you, the Grim Reaper, in a relationship, it comes out. And you being the Grim Reaper, you're good at getting it out of them. Because as you grow closer and 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 closer, that's when you're going to start to see things that you did not want to see. And make no mistake, when this happens, all hell is going to break loose. And it's not going to be good. No, it's not going to be good. Most women are not ready for us, bro. They're only seeking attention and validation. They only want somebody to make them feel better because they cannot make themselves feel better. And you got to ask yourself, do you want a miserable woman in your life who needs everybody, including yourself, to make her feel good? Because that means you're going to bust your ass to make this woman happy, and she'll never be happy. And she'll never make you happy. And I'm not going to lie, I fell victim to these things a few times in my life. And obviously you have to learn the lessons. I am the type of person at heart that wants to make other people happy because that makes me happy. To make other people happy and to help people. So I have got caught in these routines, you can say, with women. Where it does something for you, bro, to make them happy, to see, and to see them happy, it makes you happy, but at the same time, I have learned that there's no amount of stuff you can do to make these women who are damaged happy. They are broken, bro. And what they're going to do is attempt to break you without intentionally doing it. It's just how their brains are wired. I don't believe there's that many women who just want to intentionally destroy a man. Like right from the get-go. Like that's some psychopathic stuff. Which those people exist. It's just few and far between. I don't even believe most women who might have a lot of covert narc tendencies at the very get-go just intend to destroy a man. It just so happens to end that way. Because of how their brains are wired. You guys have to understand this. Like, It's a dangerous game to play. Dating today in general is a dangerous game to play. It's dangerous. That is why, I don't feel much towards anything or anyone. I'm going to be honest. I don't feel much. I feel very little because I know what most people are like and I know what most people are about. And to give your all to people who are going to stab you in the back, who, it will mess you up. Hurt people, damaged people will damage people who are not damaged. I myself am fortunate enough to be very strong-minded and strong-willed. There's things I have faced that I don't know if everybody else, if they would be all right. In fact, I have a close friend who told me, man, if I experienced what you did, I think it would have broke me. I don't think I could have handled it like you did. I don't think like that would have went over well with me. And I believe it. Because if most people had to experience what I did last year, it would have completely eaten them alive. And make no mistake, it was tough. It was real tough. One of the craziest things I've ever experienced. It's something you never thought would have ever happened to you. Like it's completely insane. And it goes to show how dangerous people are and can be. So it takes a special kind of a person, man, to be able to go through something like that and to be able to come out on top just fine. Because this is your greatest weapon. This is your greatest power. A lot of people, bro, just don't have that. Whatever that extra thing is that you might have, they just don't have that. Like things absolutely tear them down, break them bit by bit. And they can't get out of it. They look for something else immediately to relieve the pain. Instead of facing it all head on, they go somewhere else to do something else. And they don't really get over it. And it messes them up and they start to behave in a way where it's not who they really are. I've seen people, bro, be perfectly fine in life and break just like this. Over stuff that was pretty hard to deal with, but I'm just saying. Damaged people really do damage people. And a lot of women today tend to be damaged. Damaged, blood-sucking, validation-seeking people. And this isn't a knock on them. It's never intended to be this way. Because I feel for them in a lot of ways. It's just, I also feel for a lot of guys or women that have to experience the wrath of a very damaged person and what they're going to put them through. Because I know what it's like to be a very healthy human being with a lot of happiness inside, a lot of enthusiasm, positivity. You're just ready for love. You're just ready for something real. And you come across someone who posed to be that, but was broken inside and ended up breaking you. I know what that's like. Because there's one time I could admit that something probably broke me to some degree, and that's the first relationship I was ever in as a teenager, bro. And that taught me everything. No girl after that, including the one last year, could get to me like that. I died inside and came back to life. That's what that girl was able to do to me. It was insane. The level of manipulation and what went on was absolutely insane. You become attached to somebody who you thought existed but does not exist, and it's the biggest mind of all time. It's so bad, bro. Like, it's so bad. It's so bad. Like, it's insane. And it's almost like someone you knew died. And that's what I've had to experience a few times in life. The person you got to know, the person you talked to, the person you started to fall in love with just dies. And you'll never see them again. You'll never talk to them in ways that you have before ever again. They might still be alive in flesh, but who that person is someone you don't even know, someone you don't even like, and you can't believe that they're not what you thought they were. It's insane. To deal with this kind of stuff, bro, it does something to you. It is insane. It makes you super self-aware going forward. Very shocking stuff. And I'm going to tell you something right now. You guys wouldn't believe the amount of women that are like that today. Well, yeah, some of you would believe it because some of you know exactly what I'm talking about and have experienced this stuff many times, as I have. I've talked to many women who was dead inside like that pretended to not be so many times. It's the fact that I only got close with a few of them. The others, maybe a 1 month talking stage and it's just over and it's just like whatever. You figure it out. Yeah, she's not who she pretended to be. Whatever. It's just over. But there's a few that really got you, bro. And it's unbelievable. And what's crazy is women might think that we talk about this stuff to like throw them under the bus or to bash them or to speak negatively about this or whatever. But it's just not the truth. Every single video I do, all the stuff that we talk about is for men's own sake and even women, because they can view this the other way around for crazy men. Because I know there are batshit crazy men. So they can always view this the other way around. And I admit all the time that there is those kinds of men. I just believe there's a lot more of these women, bro. Like, there really is. There's older ladies, bro, on the internet, like, they're admitting it to this point. This generation of women. Like, how bad it is, bro. It's terrible. Social media did something. COVID did something. The whole 2020 spiel with the COVID, all that kind of stuff. It messed them up, man. It messed them up. Self-delusion, a delusional reality is what they live in. And it's very, very bad. It's not good. So, you know, we got to deal with that, bro. We got to deal with the opposite gender. We got to deal with women, or we don't. But you just get what I'm saying? We deal with women. It's gotten so bad to every single one of them, bro, that I talk to, I'm just skeptical of all the time. It's like, is there even a person there? Like, hello? Is there even anybody home? Yellow, is anybody there? I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think anyone's there. I don't understand, bro, how people can go through life just being walking zombies. Leeching off everybody else, not having a self-identity, bro. I don't understand. How could you not know who you are? How could you not have a grip on life in reality? I don't understand. If you're a man or a woman, I don't understand. I don't understand. It's completely insane. And this is what we have to deal with for the most part. I'm telling you, bro. All you get from women these days is either games or a liar who pretends to be sane, who pretends to be there, who pretends to be ready for a relationship, who pretends, and she's not. And bro, even the women that play games, they're the exact same way as these other women who are lying. They just don't want to get even nowhere close to you because they don't want to be exposed. That's literally what it is. I'm telling you now. These damaged women, boy. Attention seekers, validation cravers, blood suckers. And this is not to devalue them. It's just the truth. This is what we have for our generation of women. Like, bro, how many of them are young, cute, sexually protected, and just like ready to find the right man? They preserve themselves. They're really testing the waters to see who they like and stuff, and they get something going with a guy and they commit. None of them do this, bro. None of them do this anymore. It's all just evilness, bro. You can just feel it in the air everywhere you go. On your phone especially. It's one big energy exchange. All these girls you talk to. You just know shit is off, bro. Shit is off. And the worst thing is falling into it. That's the worst thing of all. Is falling into that stuff. You can't fall into it. You got to be guarded. You got to be protected. You got to be self-aware. Because if you're not, you're fucking cooked. In your head. You're cooked. You're cooked. So, you got to be self-aware. What a stupid world we're in, man. It's mental. It's so easy to be like successful in every area. What's not easy is to have success with a dying breed of women. It's like rare, it's scarce to get a healthy, good-looking female in your life who knows her values, know what she wants. Bro, they don't even think about this stuff anymore. It's like they're on autopilot. They're just on autopilot every day. They have no direction. They don't know what they're doing. They don't know who they are. The only thing they're doing is consuming. Consume. It's not about them looking at the mirror and taking accountability and responsibility for who they're becoming. It's about them consuming. Consume all this attention and validation to make their demons, their soul feel better. It makes them feel recharged. To get a compliment, to get validation, it does something to them, but inside they're dead. No matter how much of that they get, it'll never be enough. Bro, you just gotta walk away from these types of women. I don't even want to talk to them, bro. I don't even want to talk to them. Like, figure your shit out. Because I don't want to talk. I'm good. They don't even have the audacity to try. They don't even have the audacity to show up and to act right. They don't have the audacity. Yous are cooked. And you're just letting it happen. And you're wasting time. Oh, don't be so hard on them. This is easy. This isn't being hard on them. Where's their fathers at, bro? Trying to lead them in the right direction. They're nowhere to be seen. And I don't know why either. I don't know why. A lot of these women's fathers say, bro, they don't even care who their daughter becomes. They're a man. They're focused on their work. They're focused on their career. They're doing whatever they're doing. And they don't even care. They just let their daughters, whatever, just... It's insane, bro. Like, if I ever have a daughter, son, whatever, I will pay close attention to the human being they're becoming. And I will advise them. And I will lead them. And I will tell them right from wrong. Do you think I'm just going to let my son, my daughter, go off in this world and just, yep, they're just their own person, whatever. Become whoever you're going to become. Not going to tell you nothing. Nope. Definitely not going to lead you. Not going to tell you right from wrong. Just be who you are. I'll help mold you and shape you into a very good human being because this is what good parents do. Some kids end up being really good kids and become very good adults. Some, they were just allowed to do whatever they wanted. No consequences. No, whatever. Just be who you are. These parents, bro, they have kids for their own fun and entertainment. They don't even care to raise them. They just have them. They don't care to be self-aware enough to actually raise their kids. Which is why you get these women today, bro, with these bulldog piercings in their nose right here. Tattoos everywhere. What are you doing, boy? What are you doing? We don't know. Insane. But anyways, you guys got to understand who you're dealing with, bro, and these women, and you guys got to understand when to cut that cord, bud. You got to understand a woman who's actually talking to you and you're getting somewhere, and a woman who's just seeking and craving some attention and validation to make herself feel better. She's using you, bro. And I don't know about you guys, but yeah, like, you put yourself in a position to talk to new girls. You don't know them just yet. You're running the risk of being used just for her attention and validation and her to feed off of your name. You got to take that risk, but at the same time, bro, you want to figure it out as quick as possible and just ignore them. You understand who you're dealing with, bro? It's just done. I'm good. You're not what I need you to be. You're not what I want. You're not what I'm looking for. And you're just using me for some attention and validation. And it's not that they don't find you attractive or nothing like this, bro. Some women will ghost you. They'll use you for attention and validation, and they'll just ghost. And it's not because they don't find you attractive. It's because they know this is where it ends. They're not ready to actually step up the way they made out to believe. These women will sell you a dream too, but they'll make it seem like you guys are going to get together. You guys are going to hang out. You guys are going to go on dates. Big talk until the time comes. And they're not ready all of a sudden. They pull back all of a sudden. They start to act weird all of a sudden. Their energy is different all of a sudden. You know why? Because they're damaged. That is why. Bingo. Yeah, they're not ready. They're damaged. It is what it is. Cut ties. Move on. Talk to somebody else. There's tons of women in this world. It's insane the way I used to think myself. When you were a lot younger, you had a pretty girl in the go, you have these big eyes for her, and it's like, not that you're simping, it's just you actually start to like these girls, and then it falls through. And I swear to God, man, every time you talk to these girls, a pretty girl, and it's going well at first, and then it just goes nowhere, it gets you a little more, and a little more, and a little more, and you start to turn a little bit colder, a little bit colder, a little bit colder. You start to not care. And this is what builds up in us as men. And then women run around and they start to bark out of their mouths, oh, men don't care no more. Men don't try no more. Men don't do this no more. Men do not, no more. No. And you just wonder why. We have tried endless amounts of times, for years, for decades. There's nothing left to do. This society is getting cooked, man. Our generation fell flat on its face. Some of my hopes and dreams come crashing down, and they're crushed. And You just got to adjust. That's all it is. You just got to adjust. Don't make plans with a female in it, because your dreams will be crushed. Let me say that one more time. Never make plans for your future with a woman, because your dreams will be crushed. Just let life unfold in itself. You might get that and you might not. Don't be dreaming about it, because you have no control over it. The dreams you have that you can control, the work you can be doing, the things you can be creating and accomplishing, you can dream all day and all night about that, because it's all in your hands. With a woman, it is not. I made the adjustment a long time ago. It's a hell of a lot better. Don't say I didn't warn you. God willing, God bless. We'll see y'all at the top.